Yo, what's up, guys? It's Shiny here. Today we are back for our SPDL weekly battle. Today we are facing BL Pawn and the Detroit Tyrantrums, I believe. I think I got that right. I usually say team should be on the right, but I don't think I put the team on the right for this one, because, yeah, I'm kind of playing this battle a little late. It's Tuesday, and, it's Tuesday of week 4, and this is the week 3 battle. Just whatever. We're getting it done today. So the matchup, you know our team. He has things like Spectre, Tapu Lele, Tyranitar, not Tyrantrum, my bad. Garchomp, Dottler, Roselia, Persian, what else does he have? Mega Steelix, Chansey, is that it? I don't even remember, man. Fuck it. Let's just get into this. First up here, we got Coco. Let me pull out my notes. Alright. Coco. Alright. Dazzling Mewtwo Roost, T-Bolt, Terrain Extender, 80 HP, 32 defense, 252 special attack, Timid, 144. This outspeeds everything on his team except for Spectre, because we'd speed tie with that. But if he brings Spectre, which I don't even think, I think he might not even bring it, because it outgoes like maybe 2 things on our team, and we have 2 really good stops for it in Muck and P2. So I doubt he brings it. Even if he does, it's probably gonna be like Scarf, so I'm not too worried about it. So we outspeed Persian, which is his next fastest thing, and I also use it to outspeed +1 or Scarf T-Tar. Yeah, and the HP stat. I take 3 seismic tosses from Chansey without Hazard's chip. Next up here, we got Killua, puts in the work against this team. He has a Layla, which is kind of scary, because this is one of our win cons. Wait, let me pull up the notepads. Yeah, sorry, it's a little out of order. So it's another one of our it's our first win con. Lucia's the other, you can see it there. Yeah, Rising Voltage puts in the work if I'm in my frame. I got a little bit of tech. I got the Endeavor Life Orb for the Chansey. So if he tries to switch in Chansey on me, Endeavor into Rising Voltage if I'm in terrain kills it. I was thinking about running Side Shock, the one that hits physical defense. But yeah, that thing eats. It eats. So yeah, I have to bring the Endeavor. I would rather run something like Nasty Plot, but I just can't. Focus Blast for the T-Tar and the Mega Steelix, and HP Ice for the Garchomp. Next up here we got Mysterio. Wait, let me pull up the notepad for this. Yeah, okay, I already went over everything. I outspeed everything Scarf. Lucha here, Electric Seed, HJK, High Jump Kick, Acrobatics, T-Punch, Iron Head, Eevee's right there, High Jump Kick over Close Combat, because with the 116 HP stat, when my Electric Seeds popped, I take a Gyro Ball from Mega Steelix after Rocks. So, what's it called? I can't bring Close Combat because then that lowers my defense, and then I don't live the Gyro Ball. But with the +1, I do. And then there's a good chance for me to 2-hit KO him with High Jump Kick. What's it called? As long as he's not too physically defensive. Or, yeah. Again, outspeed everything on his Team Scarf. I wish Lucha got Ice Punch because that hits Garchomp so much better, but it doesn't. So we got T-Punch for the Mantine, Dual Stab hits his team very hard, and then Iron Head for the Lele. Another thing that benefits from Coco, and then is that it for Lucha? Oh yeah, I also EV to outspeed max speed to mid Rotom, if for some reason that comes. Yeah. 1 no burden pops. Alright, anyways, here we got our boy Lando here. This thing, it's great for rocks, it's also great for the Garchomp. What's it called? So Garchomp's one of the biggest stops to our team because it takes a hit from Lucha. It can basically stop this thing, and it also is pretty bad for this thing. So Lando here, why do I sound so nervous? I need to calm down. It's because I don't want to go 0-3. Like I have an amazing matchup here, I won't lie, but like I'm nervous as fuck because if I start 0-3, no. So we got Lando here. Stealth Rock's really good against his team, helps guarantees KOs and shit like that. Earthquake hits very hard. His team doesn't like ground moves. It doesn't like Edgequake. I mean, lefties U-turn spread. What do the EVs do? Rocks and Chomp. I 2-hit KO uninvested Chomp with Quake. I'm 3-code by Aqua Tail. If he's not Aqua Tail, he does jack shit. I feel like he may bring Special or Mixed Chomp just because that's what hits Lando best. Things like Surf, I don't know if it gets Ice Beam or not. Maybe Fire Blast. Yeah. Also, I haven't recorded this yet, so that's why I'm so nervous. If I already had this pre-recorded, I wouldn't be nervous, but yeah. So, is that it for Lando? Yeah, hits team pretty hard, that's it. Next up, y'all not ready for this tag. We have the Wonder Room PORYGON 2. EV Light Analytic, Foul Play Wonder Room, Recover Teleport, Max HP, Max Special Defense, fucking, what's the nature? Sassy. So, what Wonder Room does, it switches the defense and SPDF stats. So, this thing is for the Mega Steelix, right? Holy shit, y'all not ready for this. So, with the Mega Steelix, if I set up the Wonder Room, that puts all of his SPDF, his FizzDef, since Mega Steelix has like 230 SPDF, FizzDef, something crazy shit like that. That swaps it. So now I'm hitting him on the SPDF side, which is very good. And then Foul Play like 3-hit KOs from there, and then I just eat hits from that thing, because all that SPDF becomes FizzDef, and PORYGON has good SPDF, plus the EV Light, very good. Recover, Teleport for pivot's sake, and yeah. Wonder Room also very much helps with Scizor. This thing is solely for the Lele. That's why I have Iron Head over Bullet Punch. Defog, Roost, Knockoff, Okaberry, Light Metal, that doesn't matter, but I can't use Swarm since I don't have any bug moves. I can't use Technician since I don't have any moves that are less than 60, so I might as well bring Light Metal if he has like fucking low kick T-Tar or some shit like that. Alright, so without Wonder Room, I would not be able to take 2 HP fires from Lele. So, I'm predicting probably like Scarf Lele or something like that. So I don't take, probably like Scarf Timid Lele is what I'm assuming. So I don't take 2 HP fires from that because Scizor's FizzDef is much better than SPDF. Not much better, but it's still better. So I also the EVs are to OHKO it with Iron Head. So under Wonder Room, I take an HP fire, pops my Okaberry, does like 30% into another one. Rocks just have to be off of the field. If rocks are on the field, fuck me. No. It's still a roll. It's a roll, and it's in my favor too. But still, I guaranteed live 2 HP fires from Lele if he's like timid, as long as he's not Life Orb, not Specs. I think that's it. Cause I don't think like Charcoal boosts hidden powers. I may be tripping now. So as long as he's not one of those 2 things, if he's not Calm Mind, if he's just max special attack timid, I guarantee take 2 if Wonder Room's up. Perfect. Okay, is that it? Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something. Where's Scizor? Yeah. I can take hits on both sides too. Because if Wonder Room's gone, then what is Steelix? Steelix really can't do too much to me. The best thing is like Earthquake. Granted, I don't really do too much to it, but just, you know, if we like late game, I have recovery and he doesn't, so but really our 2 ways of winning are these 2. I break his team down with Lucha or just win with Lucha. I don't even know. And then also Raichu lives a Pursuit if I'm like not switching out from Tyranitar, which is very good. I forgot to mention that before. So yeah, I'll see you guys back when the battle's over. Also, no live comms, because fuck live comms. Yeah, Lego. Wish me luck, please. Let me. Alrighty, we are. Did I just say alrighty? What the fuck am I on, bro? My bad. Alright, so I played this game like 2 days ago. So the shit you just heard, that was from 2 days ago. But we ain't finna talk about that. Alright, so what he brings, this is basically exactly what I expected. I didn't expect Mantine, and I thought Spectre may come, but I doubted it. I thought T-Tar probably did come, like some kind of set with like Pursuit that can like maybe like Chopple Pursuit to switch into Raichu and then Pursuit it, but he didn't. Which is good for me. Halucha already looks so good in this matchup. I just need like 40% chip on Garchomp and I think like 50% chip on Lele. Oh yeah, and some chip on not Garchomp, Mega Steelix. But what's it called? With the Gyro Ball thing, me being able to lift a Gyro Ball. I don't necessarily need chip on Steelix as long as I haven't taken damage with my Lugia yet. And then Spectre gets OHKO'd, Genty gets OHKO'd, Mantine dies to the Thunder Punch, and yeah. So, I expect him to lead with Steelix, probably just to set up his rocks, because Garchomp doesn't really seem like it has rocks here. Chansey may have rocks, but like a 50-50 type of thing. But I think he's gonna lead Steelix here, which is why I lead Porygon. I can just set up my Wonder Room, start clicking Foul Play, then get the chip on that for the Halucha later game. He does lead Steelix, so that's a lead I get correctly, so that's good. What's it called? So I just put the Wonder Room here because, you know, that's my whole thing. I'm made to take on the Steelix. So I just click the Wonder Room here. He clicks the Earthquake. That shows me that he was, if I remember correctly, I think it showed me that he was max attack, but like, no. I think it showed me that he was like max attack, but not like a boosting nature, so no adamant or anything. I think so. Maybe I'm tripping. I might be tripping. Anyways, we take that Earthquake, and then we fire back with the Foul Play. I couldn't gauge anything on his set here, just cause like, with Wonder Room being up and me using Foul Play, it's just so hard to calc, like to find the right stuff there. So yeah. But he takes solid chip from that. He takes 29%, which means that one more puts him in range of Lucha. We get credit on Earthquake there. Doesn't really matter too much. Kind of sucks, but it doesn't really matter. It just forces me to recover a little earlier than I wanted to. He goes to Mantine here. He reveals Rocky Helmet, which that's fine by me. That means it's not like Wakana. Even if it was Wakana, it wasn't really doing much. I didn't really know what Mantine would do in this match. Like, I didn't know what it was for. I still don't know what it's for. Maybe like a Scizor check? I don't fucking know. So I just go Coco here because I'm expecting him to click Toxic. Scald doesn't seem too obvious, and the way he brought this in, it seems like it has Toxic, and I just want to be wary with my P2 and Toxic after seeing what happened last game. So I just go Coco here, set up my Electric Surge. He does click the Toxic, so that's very good for me. I mean, it's not the greatest for me. I'd prefer Coco with no status condition, but still, it's what I expected to happen, so that's fine. And I didn't want to go Scizor, because Scizor can't touch this thing. The only thing it does is knock off, and if he has like HP fire, then that's bad for me. And also Scizor doesn't want to get burned. So I just U-turn here with Coco. There's a 0% chance he's staying in, because I mean he has 2 ground types, and I don't know what this thing's for, but he might as well like not sack it right off the bat, especially when he has 2 ground types, one of them heavily walls me. So I just click the U-turn here. He goes into his Mega Steelix, that's fine by me. I can just go back into my Porygon. Wonder Room wears off right there. I can just set it back up. I was a little worried here, which is why I clicked Recover instead of Wonder Room. But what's it called? He reveals the Steel Roller, good tech. 10% more chip, and then this thing's in perfect range for Lucha. Then I just need a little on that thing, and a little on that thing. Then Lucha can just go in. So, he switches out into Manta, and I thought that might happen, which is why I clicked recover a second time. Either way, I needed to do that because, what's it called? I'm pretty sure it was a roll for Earthquake. No, maybe I'm pretty sure it was. So, he brings in the Manta. I keep my P2 in because I think he's either going, no, not either. I think he's, okay, let me go back to turn. Okay. So, wait, okay, my bad. So he brings in the Mantine here. I stay in with my P2 because I doubt he's clicking Toxic because the Coco switch is just like so obvious. And if he clicks Scald, that gets like 30-40% chip off on my Coco. Which, I mean, plus it being Toxic, which just hurts it later game since I have two things that are pretty reliant on Coco. So I stay in here, just click the recover. And he does, wait, okay, no. That was this turn, that's this turn, my bad. So, he just Scalds here as I click the Wonder Room. I don't really know why I clicked the Wonder Room. I mean, I guess I had nothing better to do, especially if it comes down to like PP stalling late game, and I don't want to waste my recovers. So he gets the Scald there. He got the burn, which is huge. Like, that's amazing for me, because that means this thing can't Toxic me, and that means that one of its moves is basically wasted. Now it has like only 3 moves, because I mean, it clicked Toxic on that. It's not going to be able to live to click Toxic on that. I'm gonna be like scarce with my Lucha, so it's not clicking Toxic on that. Lando, I don't really see an in on this thing, and even so, he probably clicks Scald on that. P2's that, and then he can't Toxic that. So yeah, that's pretty big for me. He gets another crit there, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I can just go out into Coco here. I click Thunderbolt because I think there's a chance he might sack this off. He goes Chomp here. The way he brought it in, I was like, okay, this Chomp, it is either Scarfed or Roselli Berry. It is either Scarf or Roselli Berry. So I go into Lando here, since Lando is my auto switch into this thing. Get the Intimidate off. He clicks up there, I'm fine with that. That shows me that he's not Scarf, which is fucking amazing. He clicks the SD there, that's still fine. What's it called? With like Aqua Tail, it's still a 2-hit KO on my Lando, I'm pretty sure. He clicks it again there. I think that was a bit of a choke, because my Lando can just click Quake there, and then he still can't OHKO with my Lando with anything. And also, since he's sub SD, that shows me that there's no way he can fit any fire moves on his set. So that means no Fire Fang, no Fire Blast. And it also shows me that he doesn't have any special moves, which means he's not really hitting Lando at all. So he reveals the Scale Shot here, which is huge. I had no clue this thing was gonna be Scale Shot. Like, I knew it got Scale Shot, but that's not what I prepped for. Looking back at it now, this was a great brain. Especially because there's a chance if he EVs it well, it can outspeed these two things. So yeah, he clicks Scale Shot, gets the 3-hit here, which means I live, which is good for me. I set up the rocks here because I was like, okay, I live any hit he's going for here, because I didn't know he was clicking Scale Shot. So it's like, okay, I live any hit he goes for here. He might kill my Lando next turn. If he does, that's fine. I just revenge this thing so easily with Coco, since it's not Scarfed. And even if he's Roselli from this range, it still drops. So I just click rocks here because, rocks are good against his team, especially since that thing's not boots. Good chip on that. For some reason I need it. And also he has an annoying Chansey, which, yeah. So the Scale Shot there was huge because right here I thought I lost the game because no Bullet Punch on this thing. If he EV'd it well, it can outspeed these two things. And with the range PORYGON's at, it can't take a hit. So I thought I lost right here. I thought I was about to get 6-0'd again. What's it called? He clicks the scale shot. I needed him to either miss that or get 1 hit. He gets the 2 hits. Unfortunate. So right here I had 2 options. Well, technically 3, but I wasn't going Raichu on this. I either go Hawlucha here, just break his team down, because I'm like, okay, even if I use Lucha here, I get some big hits off on his team. I get at least 1 kill, and then cripple at least 1 more thing down. And depending on how he plays his Lele, then maybe even more. So, and I'm like, okay. So from the rolls before, it seemed that this thing was probably adamant, which means with my EV investment, he had to be like basically max speed to outspeed my Lele. I mean, not Lele, my Hawlucha. So I'm like, okay, Hawlucha's a good bet here. What's it called? In hindsight, I probably could have went Scizor, but if he just stayed in and sacked this thing off. Oh, okay, so Iron Head, no, Earthquake from this thing. It was a 68% roll to kill this thing, and since I don't have Bullet Punch, wait, is the recording good? Yeah, okay. And since I don't have Bullet Punch, so if he decides to like sack this thing off to the Bullet Punch, then he kind of just, like, he takes my Scizor, which I still need for his Lele. And even if he doesn't, my Scizor gets chipped down to a point where it's not doing anything, because it has to get into the roost off, but then he just goes hard into, like, his yeah, he would go hard into his Spectre, get a kill there, and then we have to play from there. So, I go Hawlucha here, pop my Electric Seed. That means I'm at, I don't even remember. Let's just go. This is dragging out. It reveals that he's faster here, which does suck for me. There's still a good chance I can live this, because, what's it called? I have the +1. This just means that Lucha's not going to be the one that wins the game for me. Because, actually, maybe it could. No, because Lele. I'd have to, like, create an Iron Head on Lele. But still, this just means Lucha's not the one that's going to win the game for me. Lucha can still break down his team. He gets the 2 hits, he gets the 3 hits, and he gets the 4 hits. That sucks, like, a lot. I won't call that hacks, because that's what the move's intended use is. That's what you want from him. But that, like, sucks, like, a lot. Because now, right here, I think, oh my god, I lose. There's nothing I can do here. So I just go hard into Scizor. I have to risk the 68% roll. But also, okay, so a little spoiler here. He turned out to be Jolly. So I don't even think it was a roll from there. I'm pretty sure I guaranteed live. Which, that's a fucking choke for me. But I just go Scizor here. I click Iron Head because that's my only play. I have to risk the roll. And he goes out into his Lele. So he didn't want to sack his thing off. He didn't want to sack his Garchomp off, so he went Lele expecting me to Bullet Punch. That was a good play on his part. I cannot take that from him. That was a great play. And I probably would have fell for it too if I had Bullet Punch. But, what's it called? So I click Iron Head here since that's my only play. Everyone in the chat, you can't see that, but everyone in the chat went fucking crazy. And see, if I wasn't a real one, I would have taken credit for that. I would have been like, yeah, you know, I expected Lele to come in, you know what I'm saying? That was such an obvious switch, you know what I'm saying? But no, that Iron Head was just my only play. He goes Steelix here. I think I just like knock here so I can. Okay, so after I sacked off Lucha, I'm like, okay, my way to win here, maybe try to chip some things down with this, but my way to win here is Raichu. Please tell me I'm recording still. Okay, Gucci. Okay, so my way to win here is Raichu. That's the only way. I want to get this thing down to a range where I don't have to risk Focus Blast, because that's what I hate the most. And also, because of the fact that Hawlucha is gone, I have to risk. Okay, so with my Endeavor strat on Raichu, let's be real, that only works once. So Also, since Lele's down, that's huge for me, because now Coco's free. But with my strat with this, with the Raichu Endeavor strat with this, it basically only works once. So if he clicks Soft Boiled or Wish, wait, does Chansey get Wish? I don't even know. If he clicks his healing move on the turn, I click Endeavor, I'm fucked. I basically lose, because I really don't have a way to break this down. I mean, I have this with knockoff, but he knows I have knockoff right now, so he's not gonna stay in on that thing. Let me position myself a little better. It's kind of uncomfortable in here. Alright. So yeah, I have to click Endeavor on a turn where he clicks like Seismic Toss or something like that. And I don't want to risk Focus Blast, so I need to get this thing into a range where I click HP Ice to kill it. Which I think it's like 20%, if I remember correctly. Which is why I'm clicking Knockoff here, just to get the tiny bit of chip on this thing, since this thing doesn't give recovery moves. I go PORYGON here. What was that for? I think I knew I lived a Quake, so I could get like a free recover off. That's scary though, because if he went for Steel Roller there, then I die. I don't really agree with that play. So he goes on to his Chansey here. I click recover. If I had Toxic right now, that would be huge. Looking back at it, this set was kind of ass. Like, it did its purpose. It weakened down the Steelix, but this set was kind of ass. Something different probably could have been better. But still, he goes for Seismic Toss there. I'm fine. I know I love a Seismic Toss. I just want to foul play. Why did I foul play? What do I gain from foul playing there? I don't understand. Okay. If I remember correctly, I think I wanted to gauge damage with foul play to like see how much defense investment this thing has. That's pretty bad. Also, I didn't realize the Chansey would be outspeeding me, so that was kind of a big choke right there. So now I have to go to Scissor to take the Seismic Toss, because I can't sack P2 yet. And then he's a double. Wait, was that a double? No, he's just out, because so I was editing, and I realized that from this point on, the audio messed up, so now I have to re-record it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, and I hate it, because this is like the annoying part of the game that I didn't like, where it was just like me doing small chip, him doing stuff with Chansey and Steelix and shit. So right now I think I'm just trying to chip down the Steelix. Oh, okay, I start going for Iron Head, because I don't know, I just feel messed up right now. I went for Iron Head instead of Knockoff there, because I was trying to get flinches, because I might as well sacrifice that extra 2% for a chance to get an extra, like, 7%. So that way I'd be doing like 14 instead of like 9. I don't know, why am I going into math and shit? Let me just keep this short, because the video was long already. So, I think I put this part on fast. So, I think I'm just trying to sack P2 here, which I do. I go Scissor here, one of my few. I don't really have many ways to win. It's just, like, I need to either knock off. No, wait, did I do the Endeavor thing yet? No. Okay, so I have the Endeavor strat that I was talking about before. I think I was talking about it before. If not, I can Endeavor the Chansey, and then that into Rising Voltage will kill it. But if he like soft boils on the turn that I click Endeavor, then I'm fucked, because then he knows what I'm doing, and then he can find ways to stop it. So the turn that I click Endeavor, he needs to click like Seismic Toss or something. And then if that doesn't work, then I need to knock off the Chansey. So I switch into the thing on the Scald there. I think I'm just trying to go for game soon here with Coco. So I just U-turn out there. ref skin, I think I go, okay, so I go Raichu there. This is the part where I'm just trying to go for game. If the thing on Chansey works, I think I'm out of focus, but I think he's out of HP Ice range though. So then I'd have to rest the focus, but I don't know. At least I get the kill in the chomp there. I click Endeavor here. This is where I need to like make the thing work. He soft boiled, so yeah, that's kind of fucked. So now I know the only way I win is either I catch him off guard or I do something. I knock him off. He teleports on the turn. I go Scissor there, which unlucky. So then we get he starts clicking attacking moves as I start clicking roost. Then I realize, okay, why do I have to cough now? What the fuck? I realize, okay, I don't gain anything from clicking roost like this. I get like 20%, but I'm risking a crit, and I hate risking crits because I am unlucky as shit. Good lord, why am I coughing? So he roars me out into a Alolan Raichu, but he's out of range where HP Ice will kill here. So I HP Ice, he goes into Chansey, which fucking sucks. I just go for HP Ice again. I think I predicted a double switch there of him expecting me to go to Scizor. But then I go into Scizor on his teleport, which sucks. So I go for Coco here, sacking it off to the Mantine, because right now I just need to try and do something with this. Because that's basically the only way I win. We're getting like deep into the end game now. I go for Rising Voltage here because I doubt he's going into Steelix. Even if he does, all that does is waste one turn of electric terrain that I don't care about. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the earlier part, but Life Orb's kind of cucking me. Because, I mean, if I didn't have Life Orb, I wouldn't kill Spectre. But Life Orb's slowly killing me off, and if I didn't have Life Orb, then I'd be able to, like, handle his team a bit better. So, what's it called? Even if he goes Steelix, I don't take Life Orb damage, and I just go with HP Ice. So I just look for Rising Voltage there. He does decide to sack this off, which good for me. He goes Chansey. I click Endeavor here. There's a chance I can make this work, but he Seismic tosses here. So that means, what's it called? I get to kill the Chansey. It's just my Raichu will go down in the process. This is the part where Life Orb cucked the shit out of me. So I need to go Scizor here. Scizor needs to 1v1 his last 2 mons. I'll put the stack down to normal again. So, Spectre, like, timid Spectre with, like, if it's like no boosting item, so if it's like Scarf or something, it does 50% to my Scizor because Wonder Room isn't up. So it does 50%, and I can't OHKO him with the knockoff. It does like 95% at most to the Spectre. So I need to get the Steelix down. I need to be at basically 100% with Scizor while I kill the Steelix, so I need to like get it down and then start spamming Roost and then find a way. And then, depending on some rolls, I might be able to kill the Spectre. So, I start clicking Iron Head here. I could have clicked Knockoff to get like an extra 2 or 3% chip on each hit, but I thought having the chance to flinch with Iron Head is much, much better. Because if I get like 1 or 2 flinches, then I'm in a great position, and I could just start clicking Roost on him. And I gain like 20% back every time I click Roost, since Earthquake only does 30 something. So, right here, okay. So, right here, he got a 33 with the, Earthquake before. If I flinch him right here, great for me. Then I can just start spamming Roost. He needs to get, like, a heavy roll right here in his favor. He needs to get a really big roll to kill my Scizor. And I think I'd find chancing that. Because it's a 30% flinch, and if I get that, then great. Then I can just click Knockoff after I Roost a couple times, get back to a high HP, then play the things with Spectre. What's it called? So yeah, I need to either flinch here or just live. Living shouldn't be too hard because of the roll. Probably a bad play. I probably should have clicked ruse, but I just didn't want. So yeah, I died. But I just didn't want a chance getting crit because I hate getting crit. So yeah, scissor dies. Fat that gets fucked. I can close out of that now. So yeah, this is the worst start to a league. This is the worst start to a league I've had since my first season of draft, all the way back in 2017. Which kind of sucks. It was a good game though. That was a great game with Pawn. Hopefully we face in playoffs if somehow, some way I make playoffs. I'm not making playoffs. I mean, I can. I still have the potential to go like 7-3. I'm probably not, since I'm bad and shit. But there's always the chance. There's always a chance I could become like a hack squad or some shit. Next up, next week we have a game against my boy TNT. He's one of my good friends in this league, so that will be a very fun game. I'm excited for that one. And that's about it. If you're still watching at this point, thank you. You a real one. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.